Assalamu alaikum, kiddos. Just finishing up my workout. I had a couple more thoughts on the relationships discussion that we had last few times. So kids, we talked about the biggest risk isn't out there. It's what's between here. So work on being. Don't be like most people out there who say, well, they give you the story of ifs. If my wife was better wife, I'll be a better husband. Or if I had a better business, or I had a better employees, or I had better kids. Don't do that. That's what the majority of the people do. You on the other hand, I on the other hand, this is how the conversation that I have between my head. If I want a better wife, I should be a better husband. I should be a loving, supportive husband and friend. If I want better kids, I should be a better father. I choose to raise responsible, self-disciplined kids to equip them for success in this life as well as the next. If I want better siblings, I should be a better sibling. Be a loving and supportive sibling. Supportive financially when I can, emotionally. Because life isn't just intellectual and logical, it's emotional as well. And I would say it's mostly emotional. So what I'm saying is I should work on being a better husband. Okay? If I want better kids, I should be a better father. If I want better siblings, I should be a better sibling. If I want better employees, I should be a better boss, a better business leader. If I'm, most importantly, first of all, if I want Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to forgive me, I choose to be an obedient, loving, an obedient slave of His. Live by His commandments. Work on being. Work on being. Okay? Don't blame others. Don't blame anybody or anything out there. That's the problem. Okay? Work on being. And then, after that, how somebody treats you, when it comes to relationships, how I've lived my life. What I try to do is I try to do the right thing. Right thing by what? In what measures? In what standards? Right thing, what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has ordained for me to do. I live my life according to His commandments. And His commandments are basically principles that were true from beginning of time, and they'll be true until the end of time. So when you do that, when you live your life by that, and then since He's given you the power to choose, the conversation that you have with yourself, within your head, that's it. Nothing else matters. Hopefully, other people that may or may not be popular, because that may not be acceptable to some people. You don't compromise your principles to make somebody happy. You only do the right thing because that's what God commands of you. And since He gave you the power to choose, have the right conversation, tell yourself the right things. And how others treat you, inconsequential. It does not matter to me. When you do the right thing and you work on being, how others treat you, zero consequences. It doesn't matter. Develop a thick skin again. So that's how I live my life. After that, my happiness, again, happiness like unhappiness is a choice. Yes, sometimes life happens to us that is outside of our control. That will cause you sorrow, make you sad. But we don't have any control over that. So don't worry about that. You smile about it, you move on. What you must do is control the controllable. That is your behavior, how you choose to live your life. Anyhow, kiddos, that's it for now. We'll talk soon, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum. Love you guys.